Now for the episode of
Hello,
Silenced.
I'm Jones Turner. Jones, just save
Did you get a
us
haircut?
embarrassing performance already. Yeah, we both know that it's not the real you, so drop it.
Alright, the jig is up.
Oh man, I'm gonna miss doing that to you guys.
Well, guess what? You're gonna keep doing it
Can I
regardless.
please borrow that mind erasure thing that you used to have?
No.
You wish. Jones
We don't get to Men in
here.
Black anything.
Well, if isn't good old Ubi.
Oy.
Pleasure to meet you again.
Well, at
Ubi.
least it wasn't Oliver. Never mind. Also, Ubi, I love my talking hand shows.
Oh, of course. Hang on. You two know each other. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, we do. Indeed. Me and UberTube over here used to be colleagues. And you knew he wasn't... well...
That.
Yeah, he does. I couldn't keep it from him, let me tell you. No, you couldn't. Then again, I was good at finding things out. So, how are the Lancers treating you, old pal? Well, not too bad.
That's
Considering
good.
The fact that nobody is still not pronouncing my name properly.
Yep.
Oh yeah, sorry.
He gets
about
treated
that.
worse than Butch
I
in
guess it's just a
Pokemon.
good
At least
habit of
when
mine,
they
so-
pronounce his name wrong, it's different ways. Although they really
How is
liked
it-
Biff.
Never mind.
Although it was always funnier when they actually did pronounce his name right. It's like, for the last time, it's... Oh, that's what you said. Never mind.
Yeah, I think you already know who this is. Lads, let me reintroduce you to David Tuck.
Behold, the best character in the show. Or at least one of.
Lists. I suppose this wasn't the way you were expecting to meet up with me again. So
I'll say.
Yeah, I suppose salutations are in order. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Tuck. So, if you don't mind me asking, how'd you end up in a dump with this goofball over here? I mean, last time I heard you were expelled from Phoenix University. What
Yeah.
happened to you after that? Yeah, I'd like to know that too. What exactly did happen to you, David? Well, it is quite the long and, arduous story.
So let's start at the beginning.
Well, I'd hate to interrupt this story, David, but...
My story, it has a beginning, middle, and end. Let's start in the middle.
Especially since Silence is already in the storage room and trying to get his hands on that key card. Oh, right. Of course. Oh, you cannot be serious. He's
Yeah.
already there? I'm afraid so.
Ooh.
It looks like he beat us to it. What are we doing standing around here for? There's no time to lose. Ugh, indeed. Especially if Silence is involved.
Yeah, I can't
What are we
measure
waiting
that.
for? We better pace ourselves if we're going to
Sorry.
stop him in time.
Yeah, the time to make up is
And
later.
then, are you actually
Catch
going
up,
to
rather.
tell us what the heck's going on with you?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's
You
just
know,
do what
why
sounds
you've been
first.
thinking This whole idiot thing the whole time. Yeah, sure, if we make it through this, but I don't.
If
make
we
any
live.
Promises. So let's go. Right, behind
Tally
us.
ho.
Right then.
Go Team Blue! By the way, I want to point something out. It was a comment section of the last reaction I did. You know the castle that we used for the Baron clan? That's Smirko's castle. They're all barging through Smirko's castle. It's the same JPEG. Mind you, that's just a funny coincidence. It's just probably just coincidence. It's just funny that they used the same JPEG. It's like Smirko's like, wait a minute, I know that place. That's my house, you son of a gun.
We're almost there.
Get out of my house.
Hallway. Not so fast.
Ugh, evolutionists.
Where
sorry,
do you think the
Baron
lot of
clans,
you are
sorry.
going? Ugh, brilliant.
Not Barian Clan.
Get to our
Organization.
destination
3
for
strikes,
once
you're
without having
out.
to be interrupted by a bunch of stupid grunts? Apparently not. In the name of Master Mephiles and under the orders of Master Silence, you are all to be destroyed. Is that so? Well, how can someone who doesn't speak give you orders? Do you guys do sign language with him, or do you communicate telepathically? Funny you
Sign
should
language,
mention
actually.
Signs, because the only signs you will be seeing are the signs of all of your defeats,
Oh boy.
as punishment for trespassing into our affairs. Indeed,
I don't want to have an
no
affair with
Lancer
you.
shall interfere with Silence's work. Now it's either duel
Or die. It's a
I'm
do or
hoping you
die
choose the latter
situation.
So I take it that the plan is 3 of us stay behind to take care of them, and 2 others just go on ahead?
That'll
Catch
work.
on fast. Come at me, you pink-masked moron.
Pink.
Prepare to be obliterated.
Prepare to annihilate myself!
Well, if you're choosing the pink-masked moron, then I suppose Mr. Swan
Then again,
will be
according to
my
Gotcha,
opponent.
it is a pink
And
mask.
then
It's just
once
that
I'm
in the
done
real
with
world,
you,
it's
taking
white.
care of the rest of them will be easy. Don't count on it. Well, just you wait, because during this duel, I'm going to be cleaning your clocks. Are you actually going to start this duel? Because I would rather not listen to an imitation duelist such as yourself. Pardon? Yes. You use cards that are rip-off of famous duelists' archetypes, and then you use worthless copies of the Supreme King dragons themselves.
Disgraceful. Disgusting. Despicable.
I'll show you an imitation duelist. In that case, I'll be going on ahead. Boom!
Bird.
Sorry about that, but my raid raptor is hungry. You're my opponent, Draco Greendale. I've always wanted to take
Dang
on a
raid
duelist
raptor.
such as notorious as yourself.
Really? Draco
I've
2?
especially wanted the glory of defeating you. Move aside, I have no time for the likes of you. Too bad. I'm not letting you pass until I get my...
Draco and Hugo do not get to team up in this boss fight.
Guess that settles it then. Uber old buddy, you
Ah.
and Hugo go on ahead. The rest of us will stay behind and take care of this lot. Sounds great
It's
to
a
me.
slight change from the
Hugo
normal
and I will do
formula.
just fine. What? Oh, no, not him. Hugo, fine, but definitely not him. Come on, Draco, you've seen what I can do against these guys. You know I'm a match for them. A bunch of grunts, maybe, but an admin would definitely dispose of the likes of you.
I get the feeling it could have been more like, I am not missing a boss fight again after what happened with...
You've seen Uber in action.
Not what
He
happened
can
with
handle himself
Minus.
just fine. I'm sure I'll be alright with him. Hugo,
That's not what I'm worried
you've
about.
seen Silence duel before. You know how his deck works.
We have?
He doesn't. Even so, I can share what I know about him during our duel. Not the point. It's better that 2 duelists who know more about this opponent take care of it. That way we may have a better chance of stopping him. Ugh, Draco, we don't have time to debate about this. I'm sure Uber and I will be just fine. Besides, when did you have a problem with him anyway? I'm sorry.
Ever
Hugo,
since we
but
were
I can't
downstairs.
explain that now. Just
Sure
know
you
when it
can.
comes to trusting
He's
him,
from this
you can
dojo I
lean
hate.
on him. What? Why?
I hate when shows
Just
are just
do.
like, I can't explain right now. You could literally explain in a single sentence. Prick.
Hello. Hate to break it to you, but I'm kind of impatient here, waiting for my chance to duel you.
Well, and you'll
Look,
keep
the more
waiting.
time we debate about this, the more time Silence has taking that card. We can't just stand here and debate about it. If we have any time to get that card, we have to do it now. But Hugo, you know
But
what?
nothing.
Come on, Uber. Let's just go and get that card now.
Helio!
Right, of course. No! Nah, Silence can handle that. Fine.
I was gonna like let her
You want your
curse.
duel, then you will have it. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Not for you.
We do not get to see this duel.
Oh, yeah?
Though it would have been
Well,
kind
you
of
know
nice
that
to
for
see
the
Draco
great,
face the
awesome,
Supreme King
and
based on how much he loves
handsome
Yuya.
Jones Turner.
That would have been neat.
Let's duel! Let's duel!
Here we go. Away to this guy.
My lord, it took some programming, but we have finally obtained it. Behold, the 4th key card, and it is now in your possession.
Gulp. Now Team Mephiles has 2, and Team Lancers have 2.
So, my lord, what do you intend to do with it?
Sell it on eBay. Sell it to the Lancers. I'm secretly a double agent too.
Sir?
Give it to Mephiles, obviously.
Oh. You want me?
Go give it to him, just in case something goes south.
Oh. Thank
At least
you,
that way Mephiles will get it, and
This'll be a
the
great
Lancers
honor.
won't.
I will not let you down.
Run!
No! Bye-bye.
No!
Shoot! Ugh. Ugh.
You.
Fall back! Ugh.
Door's locked.
Oh,
Yeah, come on.
shit.
At least put the
That's on
freaking
it.
enclosed door behind them.
Well, looky what we
Because now just the
have
door's
here.
wide open.
Two goody
Dang
good
invisible
lasses
walls.
Think they can snatch the key card from us. Well, I hate to break it to you, but you're both too late. The key card is already going to Mephiles as we speak. And now that you have joined us in this celebration, it appears that my lord here is hungry. And when he's hungry, he's just dying to look for some lovely dual energy to fuel on. Pardon? That's what he does. He drains the dual energy and the life force of his victims. He takes all that raw power and gives it to Mephiles just so he can make more cards. Oh, so he's a leech as well.
Pretty much.
Give it up, you fools. Your fate is to be food for my master. You can't escape.
Oh, yeah?
Shows what you know.
Teleport!
Access denied.
Ah!
Ugh. I had a feeling that wouldn't work. Now what? Isn't it obvious?
Duel!
We face him, or we face the consequences. Yeah, I guess we don't have anything else that we can do. And we can't wait for backup either. So, which one of us would you like to embarrass you first, then?
That's one. Two at once.
Huh?
2-on-1 duel.
Do you have any idea what he's trying to say? No. It appears that my lord does not wish to waste time dueling you one by one. Instead, he will take both of you on simultaneously.
Song speaks up. Wait, no, that's not what I meant at all. No!
Well, I guess that...
I didn't want this! I didn't want this!
After all, maybe the two of us can overwhelm him together. Or, once you have been defeated, my lord will be able to snag on 2 duelists for the price of 1.
Yada, yada, yada.
It's not like we have any other ideas, so I guess it's worth a shot. Yes, duel you shall, and it shall be your last
Shut up. Put hand over face like Andre the Giant to that one guy.
So then, you ready, Hugo?
Let's do it.
You bet I am. Okay, let's scrag him.
Scrag.
Together.
British slang.
Let's duel! Turn start.
Let the game commence. He gets 8,000 life points because it's 2v1.
I summon to the field Bedrock Sea Angel. Oh, so now he feels like...
Well,
talking?
yeah, it's the duel.
The Great Silence would rather not waste his breath in anything but a duel. Activate effect. Bedrock Sea Angel lets me summon 1 bedrock monster from my hand. Do you choose to negate this effect?
Negating would only cause more problems.
We get to choose to negate these cards? Well, this will be
Some of
easier
the
than I
cards,
thought.
it's good to negate them.
Don't
Some of the
count.
cards don't negate
That's the whole
them.
point of this deck. What you mean? The Bedrock Archetype focuses on punishing the opponent for effect negation. Most likely, he wants us to negate the effect so he can activate something.
We need more
even
effects
more
like this in
devastating.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm tired of the
What
board
do
of
we do?
50 negates. You know what? You want to
Honestly,
negate
I
me?
think we should
Guess
stop
what?
playing
You're paying the
this game.
consequences.
Silence! We will not negate your monster's effect. Very well then. I summon the Tuna Monster Bedrock Amalgamation. Activate effect. Bedrock Amalgamation lets me activate 1 Bedrock spell card from my deck.
Good.
Do you choose to negate this effect? Activate a spell from the deck? Okay, no, that is way too powerful. There's no telling what he'll be able to do with that.
The negation could be worse.
Sorry, Hugo, but we can't risk
Also,
it.
it's Oliver.
Negate the effect. Oh no. Very well then. My monster is destroyed. And as punishment for negating my monster's effect, I send one bedrock spell card from my deck to the graveyard instead. And whatever spell card I sent, you are not allowed to activate spells of the same type until the end of the next turn.
So, like,
I
no
sent
quick plays.
Bedrock Rekindler,
So, no normal
a normal
spells.
spell
Gah.
card. All of your normal spells are now useless until the end of
Way to go, buddy boy.
Oh no!
I admit activating a spell straight from the deck is bad, but this
Sorry,
isn't good
Yugioh.
either.
Activate graveyard effect.
But it's really bad because
Bedrock
most of the
Rekindler.
evolution cards are normal
By
spells.
discarding a bedrock monster from my hand, I can add the spell card
So he gets it
back to my hand
anyway.
in exchange. Do you choose to negate this effect? Well, I've learned my lesson. I will not negate that effect. Very well then. Now that it is back in my hand, I will activate the effect of my bedrock rekindler,
Ah.
bringing back bedrock amalgamation. Now I tune my two monsters together in order to synchro summon bedrock Ed Caesar.
Oh, great.
Oh, great. This guy can
Edward
synchro
Caesar
summon.
hands.
What did you expect from an
These
organization?
are based off of, like, old movie
I
monsters.
set one card face down, turn end.
I was gonna say, like, actually, the Edward Scissorhand is
It's my
that
turn
old. He's from the
next.
90s. But then again, at the same time, compare, like,
Draw.
old the Universal Studios movie
It's a
monsters.
good hand, but
Yeah,
I
no.
can't do much because of that amalgamation's effect.
Thanks,
Oh
Oliver.
well.
Best
I'll have to
boy.
make the most of
At least we
it.
get to the opening hands. That makes door nonsense easier.
Tick. I start my turn by summoning Pocket Mole Patrol. With its effect, I can dig into my hand and uncover my Pocket Kitlet to summon to the field. Now with both of these monsters, I shall build my overlay network.
Going into Xyz already.
So,
Okay.
Bedrock X Caesar. Meet Pocket X Scissor Stagger.
Alright.
Well, at least we
Didn't expect to
managed
see
get
that
that
thing
monster.
again, to be honest.
X Scissor Stag gains an additional 500 attack points through its effect. And last I checked, that's more than enough to take care of your Synchro monster. Slice it to pieces, X Scissor Stagger! Activate effect. When my Ed Caesar battles an opponent's monster, I can automatically destroy that monster. Do you choose to negate this effect? Sorry, Mr. Mute Button, but I'm not playing by your rules. I won't negate the effect. However, my monster won't be destroyed. By using up an overlay
It's not
unit, I
destroyed.
can negate its destruction and destroy your monster.
Dang. Nice counter.
Now attack his life points directly! Activate trap. Bedrock resurface.
Huh? It brings it right
Now
back.
my Ed Caesar returns to the field.
She's right back where we started.
I use its effect once more. Do you choose to negate it? My monster's effect is only once per turn. Fine then. Plan
Would've been a
B, I
replay,
choose
but,
to negate its effect. What? Why? You just said trust me. As punishment for negating its effect, your monster is now banished and you take damage equal to its attack.
Crap.
points. My monster isn't going anywhere. I discard from my hand Pocket Batniac.
Batniac.
By doing so, my monster isn't banished by your monster's effect. In
That's a counter.
response to your monster's ability, I will activate an effect of my own. Activate Bedrock Sea Angel.
Have counters for the counters
Now,
for the counters.
Not only can I equip it to your monster, but your monster's effects are negated, and it can't attack.
Gah!
What? Oh no! An expert play, my lord. You have them on the ropes. Oh, so paying off.
Any further moves?
There's not much I can do with these spell cards now, so
Guess we'll
I
just set and
set
forget
one
it.
card face down. It's your move. Draw. Since I control no monsters, I can special summon my Bedrock X Caesar from my
Oh,
graveyard.
come on. At least in
His
defense
effects are
mode.
negated.
No, that's good.
Then I activate my field spell Bedrock Loading
Not the
Screen.
field spell again.
Oh no, not that field spell. Its ability activates, adding a bedrock monster to my hand. Then I summon that monster by sacrificing my X Caesar.
Tribute summon
Come on
time.
out. Bedrock Zero Knight.
Great.
Activate effect. When Zero Knight is summoned, it gains the attack points of the monster tribute.
Come
to
on.
summon.
Not
Do
with
you
Zero
choose to
Knight now,
negate
are
this
you?
effect? No, I won't negate its effect. Very well then. Zero Knight, attack and destroy his monster. Zero Blade Slash.
Stupid Zero Sabers.
Ugh, damn solid mass. Next, when my Zero Knight destroys a monster.
Oh man, that's all mass is illegal. I can't believe these bad guys aren't playing by the rules.
But my Zero Knight gets to attack an additional
Huh?
time this turn. Zero Knight, attack. Oh no, he doesn't. Go! Pocket surprise encounter! This trap lets me special summon Pocket Split Mushroom from my deck. Defense mode, take the
Nice.
hit! Ugh.
Good work.
And when Split Mushroom goes, I can summon 2 more from my deck.
You split that mushroom real good.
Card face down. Turn end. Looks like that attack thing is only once per turn.
Luckily,
I
yeah.
would have been screwed. If that's the case, then I guess it's my move now. And you better make it a good one, because Bedrock Zero Knight will make short work of you if it isn't. You seem not to like that spell card, Hugo. Got any advice about it?
Blow it up.
Simple. Get rid of it, or else risk losing your entire hand. Simple enough. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Alright, Mr. Mime. Time to get you to talk. Draw!
Let's see what Oliver can do in part 2. But as the episode, this part itself, it was nice to see the crew whole get back together again and regroup, recap a little bit, not a lot, but it was nice to see little interactions and all that stuff. And here that Jones Turner did have a pass with Oliver. That makes it a bit cooler. Gives them a bit of a history. It's nice. The whole Draco being like, I don't trust that guy. It's like, be honest, you just want to fight him because you only have another mind situation. So it is kind of nice to see Hugo go up against Villain with someone else other than just Draco for a change of pace, I guess. I mean, Draco's nearby, but it's not just the Draco, you know? Anywho, now that they've learned about the problems with bad rocks, they gotta find a way to get around it. Can they get around it or not? Let's find out in part 2. Alright, time to see what Oliver can do against Silence. Hopefully better than Yugioh, although he didn't have the restriction of the no spells, so that should be as much an issue. Oh, great.
Move. Because no matter what move you make, I assure you my master will have the perfect strategy to counter.
It took so long to get to Oliver's turn, they all
We'll
had
see
time
about
to
that.
change their shirts.
I'll start with my field spell, Voyager Multiverse.
Also, I hear it's
This
hot
lets
in
me
the shed
banish
that he
your
records
bedrock
in,
loads
and wearing
from
black
the
is not the
field.
bravest idea when it's a hot day of sunlight.
And in return, I get to draw a card. Oh, and don't bother activating any more of those, because as long as my field spell is on the field, any field spell that you try to activate will just get banished.
Nice.
Ah, good going. Now your hand's safe. Thank you. Now then, I activate my field spell's other special ability, letting me summon my Cactus from my hand. When he's summoned, I get to banish my Voyager Primrose from my deck.
Bye.
And by doing so, I can summon my Voyager Primrose.
Okay.
Then I normal summon Voyager Lily, who lets me special summon my Voyager Vines from my hand.
Combo, combo,
Now
combo,
with
combo.
all 4 of my monsters assembled, I shall
Contact
perform
fusion.
a contact fusion. I combine all 4 of my monsters to fusion summon Voyager Conqueror.
Hello.
That spiky punk can't harm Zero Knight. Hold it, I'm not done just yet. Now, a few effects will activate. First, I get to draw another Voyager card from my deck.
Add to the hand.
Then, I get to negate your monster's effects and reduce its attack points.
That'll stop it. Now the Zero Knight truly is
That'll
a zero.
prevent Shadow Knight from trying anything tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Then, you lose 700 points.
Finally. Some damage.
And then, you take another 300 points of damage for every monster used to summon Conqueror.
So that's 1,200.
And with your monster now finally living up to his name,
Ha!
he should be easy pickings. Conqueror,
Should be, not
attack!
will be.
Activate trap.
Not again.
Bedrock conversion. Uh-oh.
It's a continuous
Not
trap.
only restores my monster's special abilities, but you are now also unable to negate my monster's effects permanently.
Huh?
Wait, what? Basically, you can still negate his monster's effects, just not with lingering ones, that's all. Oh,
So we can't
right.
use our own negation. It's just his
Well,
negation.
it doesn't matter.
You have to
The
negate
monster
via
has
his
0
way.
attack points. Activate effect. Bedrock Zero Knight.
Since my monster has 0 attack points, I can steal your monster's attack and add it to
Oh,
his
come
own.
on!
Oh,
It has a just-in-case
a fine
feature.
counter, well performed, my lord. You had to jinx it, didn't you?
Apparently.
Sorry.
0 Knight, slay his conqueror.
No matter, this should make up for it. I activate Conqueror's special ability.
What can he do?
Since it's attacking a monster whose attack points are higher than its own, I can automatically destroy your monster.
That's handy.
Now then, I'll set 2 cards face
Hopefully
down.
Conqueror
and
can
pull
get
at the
stats
turn.
back.
And Conqueror now switches to defense mode.
Oh,
so my
well,
life
that works
is
too.
Safe. Well, at least you've done some
Kind of
damage.
like the
That's
Clockwork
good enough.
Giant.
My turn. Draw.
No, not calling. They call him something else. Never mind.
Activate spell card. Bedrock calling card. This lets me add 1 bedrock card from my deck to my hand. Do you choose to negate this effect?
Well, I'm definitely not negating that card.
Activate
Could always be
trap
worse.
card. Bedrock conversion. Once per turn, this trap card lets me choose whenever I want to negate
Oh,
my
come
own effect
on!
or not.
That's like a
I'll
light
choose
bearer
to
lets
negate
Arcana
my
Force
own card
decide
effect.
what their flip coin
Wait,
will land
what?
on.
Wait, he can choose himself? Great, his deck just became a whole lot more savage.
Although to be
Even
fair,
without that
for
trap card.
light bearer is like mandatory
Sounds
4
like
of in
it.
your Arcana Force just to make
As
sure.
punishment for being negated, my calling card allows me to draw 3 cards from my deck instead.
Oh god. Oh joy. So
I
it goes
special
from
summon
search
one of
1 to
Bedrock
spellbook inside the
Shadow
pot.
Knight.
Crap
You can
baskets.
summon that monster just like that?
This monster can be summoned without any cost. Do you choose to negate this effect?
Go
No.
ahead, choose to negate the effect. Because if you do, not only will Shadow Knight return, but its attack strength will double.
Thanks for telling us
Your
that.
doom will come sooner than expected.
You talk too
Oh.
much.
Well, in that case, I ain't negating it. Oh.
Asshole.
Forgive me, my lord.
You talk too much.
Activate effect.
Did like that
Bedrock
one, which is like,
Shadow Knight.
asshole.
By banishing another bedrock monster from my graveyard, it gains an additional attack this turn. Then I equip to it my Bedrock Zero Blade. This gives it 400 extra attack points.
Nuts.
Bedrock Shadow Knight attack. Destroy his conqueror. Surging Shadow Slash.
Conqueror isn't going anywhere. I play my trap Voyager Maintenance. This allows Conqueror to gain counters equal to its fusion materials. And by removing one of them, I can prevent it from being destroyed.
Activate Quick Play spell. Bedrock Retaliation.
Huh?
This allows me to negate your trap card's effect.
Oh dear. Perfect, my lord. Now, when he chooses to negate your spell, not only will all of his spell and trap cards be destroyed, but they can't be activated.
Crap.
So it's either my maintenance or the rest of my cards. Well, I guess that's no contest. I choose to negate the effect.
Very well then. All of your other cards are destroyed.
So the other cards were less useful than the maintenance.
His other cards took one for the team in order to keep his monster alive.
Hmm.
And thanks to my Shadow Blade spell card, my monster can inflict piercing damage. Do you choose to negate this effect?
What would they change to be? Double
No,
piercing damage?
Negating it. I don't even want to see what that effect.
Like all the sorry.
Very well
The
then.
organization member just be
Attack.
explaining what its effects are, just like, no, they'll definitely activate it. No.
Can't you get this thing open any faster? Easy,
They finished
Draco.
down there.
Don't blow a blood vessel. I'm working as fast as I can.
We left Jones to
I
take
think
care
you
of it.
probably
That's your
would've been able to
mistake.
Get this thing open right now if you chose, I don't know, to actually win your duel instead of acting like an idiot and losing again.
Oh, come on.
Hello, secret identity.
We
Got
already
the
know.
Take it easy, Draco. I've seen Hugo's performance in the tournament. Although it still could use quite a bit of work, I'm sure he's more than capable of handling whomever would be on the other side of that door. But I should be there with him. I should be helping him. I should be the one taking care of this massive threat.
It should have
Be
been
my
me,
burden
damn
to
it.
bear.
It should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
Anyone there on that side? Hugo? Who? I say hello, Hugo. Are you
Now that
doing
I've seen
all right?
Tugs, I know that
Still
reference.
in one piece? At
Unfortunately, we
least for
don't.
now?
Unfortunately, we
That's
don't
good to
have
hear.
David
What's
Talk
happening on
sticking
the
his
other
neck
side of
up
that door?
5,000
In
feet.
Uber, it's
Okay, that's
Oliver.
hyperbole, but still.
Dueling silence. We were trapped on the other side of this thing and we have no choice. Dueling. Oh no. Hugo, be careful. You know how powerful he is. Don't worry, Draco. Things are going fine. Ah!
Mostly.
Enough. All the same, be on your guard and make sure that he doesn't screw up. I heard that. Indeed, Hugo. We will be along shortly to assist you.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Looks like our worst fears are confirmed. Silence has reached the computer room before us. Well,
Vector the
that
crocodile in
edition,
the
it's an
background.
emergency.
Dang it! How did we find the computer room?
So, what exactly is your beef with this Uber person anyway?
Ah.
None of your business. All right.
I place one card face down. Turn end.
Well done, my lord. Very well done. Your Shadow Knight has them on the ropes.
There would be more on the ropes if you didn't open your mouth.
Okay. It's Oliver. And yes.
Well,
I'm
lots wasn't
afraid.
destroyed, luckily.
Blimey. If I didn't see why this guy was such a big threat before, I see it now. You think you'll be able to handle it?
Now I can use my spells again, yeah.
If I can survive going against
Yeah, I
the
don't
big
march
bad
macros
himself,
I feel.
Mephiles, then I'm sure I can survive
Yeah,
against
you go
him.
head to head.
Wait, really?
It was
Yeah,
one of the
well,
toughest battles
I'm
Mephiles
sure.
ever had.
I'll see if
Until
I can tell you
Minus.
if we make
And
it
then
out of
until
this.
Nanix.
It's your turn now, evolutionist. Make one of your quote-unquote perfect moves. My next
I have a
move
claim to
doesn't
be
have
perfect.
perfect. It just has to be a good one.
Just has to beat you.
Nice. It's my tag out spell.
It would have been nicer
Since
last
that
year because it's a quick
amalgamation's
play,
ability is no
but
longer in effect, I can use all of these spell cards. Let's put that mute mouth in his place.
Alright then, I'll start off with Tag Out. This lets me return one of my split mushrooms back into the deck to swap it out with a different pocket monster. I bring out Pocket Larry Lava in
Larva.
defense.
Okay. Larry Lava, that.
That little thing, it's as harmless as a wiggly worm.
It is a
How
wiggly
is that
worm.
little critter supposed to stand up to the great might of Bedrock Shadow Knight? Oh, don't be too harsh on him. Besides, he's only a lava. Wait until you see what he looks like when he grows up. I play DDoS Evolution.
Evolution
This
time,
sends 2
baby.
DDoS evolutions from my deck to the graveyard, and then evolves my lava.
Let's go, Poison
I
Butterfly.
expand the DNA strand and evolution summon Pocket Vesper Knight.
Vesper
When my
Knight,
Vesper
all
Knight
right.
is summoned, I can add my Larry Lava back to my hand,
Okay.
but he won't be staying there for long. Now, I'll play Pocket Fusion.
All
This
right.
time combined my Larry Lava with the Pocket Split Mushroom that's still on my field. What? You could fusion summon?
Good, I see
Yes,
somebody. You're
and
surprised I
with
could
these
fusion.
two, I think I'm going to fusion summon Pocket Multiply.
Hello, Multiply.
This evolutionist is going to be a bit more tricky than the ones that we have faced in the past. Isn't that right, my lord?
I'll say.
Eh,
You always had
see,
the
you have
way
quite a
with
talent for
words.
fusion summoning as well. Good job, Hugo. Cheers. When Multiply is summoned, I get to summon Multiply tokens equal to the number of Pocket Normal monsters in my graveyard.
Which
There
is
are
one
only
less
2,
of now.
so I can only bring out that many. But on the plus side, the
You
original
wouldn't be able to feed
Multiply
them
gains
without it.
200 attack for each of them.
Nice.
Not that that matters though, because by getting rid of one of those tokens, my Multiply can then consume 2 cards on your field.
Dang.
Go Multiply, get rid of his Bedrock conversion and Shadow Knight.
Activate Trap. Bedrock Anti-Mirror. This negates your monster's special ability. Do you choose to negate this effect?
Negate the effect that negates my special ability?
Well, I'm definitely not going to choose to negate that effect.
'Cause
but
I know it could only be
considering your
worse.
Conversion's still out and about. I guess you're just going to negate it yourself anyway.
I activate the ability of my Bedrock conversion.
That's a yes.
Negating my anti-mirror. Now, as punishment for being negated, not only
Converge is a
can I
very useful
prevent
card,
both
though.
of my cards from being destroyed, but I can destroy 2 of your cards instead.
Oh, come on!
Destroy both his monsters.
Thought so.
Despinite's
Good
effect.
work, my lord. Using his own tricks against him. Oh, seriously?
It is
I
annoying.
swear, with that trap card, it's like every move he makes goes from bad to worse.
It is. That's
Yeah?
the gimmick
Well,
of the
it
deck,
ain't gonna get us
apparently.
This time. Thanks to my multiply special ability,
Oh, it's
I
multiplies
can get
other
rid of its
effects.
last token instead. To save its life. And as for my Vespanite, he can't be destroyed by card effects so long as I control another pocket monster.
Nice.
So what? if
Figure
you
Vespanite would
manage to
say the
survive
boat
that
itself, but they had
no
their own
matter,
tricks.
You should probably face the facts now. You're no match for the Great Silence, so maybe you should throw in the towel. How can I do that when I have a perfectly good chance to overwhelm your master? How is that possible? Both of your monsters are pathetic in comparison to Shadow Knight. Not for long. I activate Multiply Skill by removing an EXP card from my graveyard. Bedrock Shadow Knight loses 700 attack points for every pocket monster I control. I
Dang.
control 2, so 1,400 of its attack points
14.
are history. Now
Remember, it's got the
Multiply,
quick spell.
Consume his Shadow Knight in your mighty swarm.
Another shot.
Vespanite, attack his life points directly.
Ah!
Ha!
Just realized, Esco
Good
has the
job.
shades
You
on
managed to strike
underneath
him
the
directly.
mask.
Oh no, my lord!
I didn't know
Are
that.
you all right?
I figured you just had the regular face up, but no, he's got he's on under there too. It adds to the aesthetic, though.
Ah, of course.
I'm fine. I knew that.
Although, is it me or is there just something really creepy about the way he just tanks those hits like that? I mean, the solid mass is up, so it hurts him too.
It's like Kane,
Just
a mindless machine of
Kind of
violence.
disturbing.
At least old Kane.
Takes all of that physical damage, and
Punch him in the face, he'd be like, did a fly go by?
yeah, you're not the only one. It is kind of creepy how he just tanks all of that damage like that. Ugh. Regardless, I don't have
Both
much
the
else
admins
I'd
like
to do.
slasher villains
The
in
only
a way
other
like
thing I
that.
think I'll try is banishing my pocket surprising
One won't
counter
shut the
from
frig up and
graveyard.
keeps taking people hostage.
By
The other one
doing
just
so,
goes
I
around
can
like a
add
slasher
another
killer.
pocket spell or trap directly to my
Say,
hand.
not saying much, but getting the kill.
I set it down and end my turn.
Draw.
We've got him in a corner, but
Let's see how he backs
this boy
out.
could be more dangerous than ever. Better be careful. I'll say. He only has one card in his hand, but whatever it is could turn things around in a second.
Monster. Emerge from the grave.
What?
What?
You're in for it now, Lancers.
What are you talking about?
Now, prepare yourself as you face the might of one of my master's strongest monsters. Prepare yourselves as you bear
Shadow Knight
witness
50?
Bedrock Zero,
Zero Knight.
Shadow Knight.
Hello, a fusion?
Where'd that fusion monster come from? I don't know. I mean, he didn't activate any cards.
A graveyard fusion.
You didn't need to activate any cards, did you? That's right, Ubi. You're not the only one with contact fusion.
Gah!
But how?
My Bedrock Zero Shadow Knight can be summoned by banishing its fusion materials from my
I
graveyard.
thought they would have been shuffling the deck, but clearly I'm wrong.
And now,
It's a cool design, though. It looks like an actual
when
fusion.
summoned, all of your monsters have their attack points reduced to 0. Do you choose to negate this effect?
No!
Yeah, well, I don't need to negate it. I play my trap, Pocket Safeguard. With it, you can no longer lower my monster's attack points.
That's useful.
So I'm all good here.
I
And very
activate
specific.
my Bedrock Conversion. This
I wanna
will
get
negate
myself.
My monster's effect for me.
Or not.
Did you forget about that?
Watch out.
As punishment for negating
Oh, he
my
going into
monster's
big,
effect,
bright
I
sports
can
guy
summon it
instead.
right back to the field. And now all of your monsters are destroyed.
No!
Go, Deep Dark Guillotine.
No! Vespanite holds on to its effect.
Vespanite still on the
Because there was
field.
another pocket monster on the
For
field.
every monster destroyed, Zero Shadow Knight gains 1,000 extra attack
Somehow I
points.
had a feeling that's where it
This
was
is gonna
going.
hurt.
Battle. Zero Shadow Knight. Destroy his monster. Pitch Black Execution.
No!
Ah! Oh, God. Yugioh! Yes, my master, yes! Oh, just a little bit more, and they're finished!
Turn. End.
Are you okay? I've been through worse. I'll manage. Think you will? We've come this far.
You can't give up
Might as
now.
well see it through.
Hope we can at least take down an admin. Be ashamed if this stuff ended in a draw,
we'll
right?
See it through, all right. See it through long enough to see your destruction.
You know, I just
So
want
make
to say
what
this.
I consider to be your
If the-
final turn.
I know it's because
Never
plot,
say
but if
never,
the
you scrawny
freaking
bootlicker.
if the organization member just shut up,
Sent that.
boom,
Let's see how your master mime over
your
there
silence would have
handles
probably
this.
won the duel.
I draw.
Bring it.
And you know what? I think I know just the tool to use to make you talk.
David talk, that is. Alright, the battle gets a little bit more intense as our heroes get put into a bigger pickle. Meanwhile, the other side of the heroes have finally caught up with them, but unfortunately they're trying to get knocked down the gate. Because, friggin', why did you lose? Why did you choose to lose? I don't even care at this point. The cat's out of the bag. Why did you go down that route, you moron, and live to delay them? Jones Story, even when you're a genius, you're an idiot. Ugh. This is why you have haters. Anyway, not much to say here, just more excellent dueling action. So let's move on to part 3. Alright, on to part 3. Interesting how both parts end with, it's Oliver's turn.
Hope you're
what are
ready,
you gonna do?
Mute Mouth, because your beating is coming right now. I activate the spell card, Voidager Preservation.
Okay,
And
quick
I
play.
can defuse my Voidager Conqueror into its fusion materials,
Useful.
summoning all 4 of them back to the field.
Since they're all banned, you can't just play regular
Catch is,
diffusion.
Neither of them can activate their special
Well, none of them
abilities
get their effects.
until
Dang.
the end of this turn. But that's fine by me because I've got a different use.
Makes
for
sense,
them.
we're gonna bring back 4
However,
monsters, gotta be some
since all of
cost.
these guys were summoned, I can special summon my Voidager Sunflower from my hand as well.
Useful.
He's assembled a board of 5 monsters. And I can
I'm
assure
bringing
you
out the
I'm
big
going to put
guns.
every single one of them to good use. To start off with, I'll contact fuse using my Voidager Sunflower, Lily, and Primrose.
Triple fusion.
With these
3,
I meld them together and fusion summon Voidager Oak Knight.
Hello.
That's a powerful card.
And the ace of the
Oak Knight's
deck.
special ability, not only does it gain 200 attack for every monster used to summon it, but since Sunflower was banished, I can use its effect to add back Lily to my hand.
Alright, because that one
Although
wasn't done by the
Voyager
restrictions, so
Lily
it still got
can't
its
be summoned
effect.
this turn.
Shame.
But that's fine by me, because I pretty much have all the monsters I need anyway.
I got more than enough.
Including Oak Knight, and using his special ability by sending one of my banished Voyager monsters to the graveyard,
Dumb.
I can finally destroy that bedrock conversion trap. So let's give that card the axe, shall we?
Goodbye and good riddance.
Finally. Now we don't have to worry about him negating his own effects. Exactly. Well, what does it matter that it's gone? My master doesn't need it to defeat the likes of you.
Yeah, that's where
There's
you're wrong.
no way you're getting over Zero Shadow Knight. For now.
Would you like to tell me
but in
more
a
about
game
its
of duel
ability?
Monsters, strength isn't everything. I still have one last monster I'd like to bring out, and it's quite a special one. I contact Fuse again, using my 2 remaining monsters.
from the depths of a
Time
black
for
hole,
Void
a
Ogre
cosmic
Dragon.
storm
Oh, wait, no, that's
arises.
not the name. No,
Come
Void
to the
Dragon.
surface and reveal yourself to all dimensions.
With these 2, I fusion summon Null Void Dragon!
Now that's his ace. The knight is the ace of the deck, but this is his personal ace.
I've never seen that monster before. Yeah, me neither. He's a fairly new one. Pretty impressive, isn't he?
Yes.
Aye, he does look like an impressive monster. But what does he do? You're about to find out With Null Void Dragon's special ability, I can now banish that fusion monster of yours and replace it with a different banished monster.
Necroid Shaman
Into
ability.
Another dimension.
Activate effect Bedrock Zero Shadow Knight. By banishing this monster for you, I can summon back its fusion materials in defense mode.
Lame.
So close.
Yeah,
And now
so
he has
far.
two monsters to defend himself with.
And now if we attack them, they'll go to the graveyard and he can just
Gotcha.
contact fusion again.
Just when you think you've gotten ahead of him, my master will always find a way to be one step ahead. Oh well. The least I can do is get those two out of the way, just so they don't do any more damage. Oak Knight, destroy Bedrock Shadow Knight! Null Void, obliterate his Zero Knight! Different dimension devastation!
That's his attack name.
And that's all he rolls. I set one card face down before passing the baton. Your move, Mute Mouth.
Draw.
The door opened.
Finally, it's about time you got that thing open. Oh, come on, Greendale. These things aren't so easy to hack. Well, coming from you, I'm not surprised. This is no time for your stupid act. Not when there's someone as dangerous as Ooh, company! I love company. The more people who are here, the more souls my great master Silence can feast on.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas. About time you joined us. Thank God. Yugioh, you're alright. Hello? What about me?
What about
What
you?
about you? You okay?
I made
I'm
that
doing
comment
so
because I'm
far.
an asshole. He did it because
Yeah, we're doing
he's an
alright. By the
asshole.
looks of
Wait a
things,
minute.
Ubi over there has managed to back Silence down to a corner.
Oy.
Yep, it's true.
And it's also Olimar.
Oh, you Is that a Null Void Dragon?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it is. Huh. Pretty rare card, that is. Although, it's not like you deserve it.
Oh,
What's that
please.
supposed to mean? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to spell it out for you?
Can we just get back to the duel?
Don't think that you deserve that.
Alright,
That's
I
just
get
put
it.
in
No
the
need to
squirrel
speak to me
language.
As if I'm a kid.
Well, considering the way you duel, I'm not surprised you are a kid. I probably would have beaten Silence by now.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah,
now you
sure,
wouldn't have.
Mr. Perfect, who's never lost a match
Lord, give
before.
me strength. Guys, don't you think you should actually focus on the...
Shut up, Jones.
Ho ho ho!
Pardon me, I hate to butt in, but I couldn't help but dwell on one of the lines that your companions have said. You have Silence in a corner. You are mistaken.
Silence has you in a
is one
corner.
of the proud members of the Organization of the Forgotten. If there is anyone who can get out of any
Do you believe this
situation,
guy?
it is him. He has more power than any of you do in your entire body.
He's just talking
It may
out
look
his
like
butt.
he's losing now, but really, he's just biding your time until you are vulnerable enough to finish. Oh yeah? Well, right now, your master is the one who's hiding at the bottom of the box. So unless he can get through me, I doubt that that's happening. Well, by the looks of things, he has developed the perfect strategy to turn this whole situation on its head.
Summon Bedrock Caretaker. Activate
Undertale.
effect. This monster lets me special summon another Bedrock monster from my graveyard.
So I went to digital
You can choose
codes.
to negate this effect by paying
Indie games.
500 of your life points.
If he summons a monster from his graveyard,
It can go from bad to worse.
bring back either his Zero or Shadow Knight to cause me some trouble. Hugo, you know how this guy works. You can't negate that ability. Hey, don't look at me. It's not my choice at the moment. It's his. I have to risk it. I choose to negate that effect.
This is going to go badly.
As punishment for negating my monster's effect, not only do you take another 500 points of damage,
We all do.
but I gain 1,000 life points.
Gah.
Activate effect. As punishment for negating Caretaker's ability, I can activate the graveyard effect of Bedrock Owl Lady.
When did that get there?
Wait, what? When did he have that card in his graveyard? He discarded it at the beginning of the duel. Don't you remember?
Ah,
Oh yeah, I forgot.
that's right.
Now,
I
both
forgot
her
too.
and my Caretaker are summoned immediately to the field.
Oh, way to go, you idiot.
Oh, shut
Wait,
up.
He was bringing a monster.
I don't see
back
how
from the
you're
graveyard.
dueling.
He could have just done this play anyway. Oh, so that makes it better, does it? Oh,
It means it's the same
shut
thing.
Up for once. This isn't the time.
Do you choose to negate this effect?
Go ahead. Choose to negate the effect. I dare you. Because if you do, my master will be able to bombard you with a variety of monsters that are banished, which he will be able to summon once Owl Lady is negated.
Well, obviously we're not going to negate that. Just punch him. Just freaking punch him.
Oh, forgive me, my master. Forgive me. Oh. Well, in that case...
See, this is why Ravage punches people. Sometimes they deserve it.
Both my monsters
I don't care.
return to the field, and
Some
thanks
people
to
just
Owl
need to
Lady's
get punched in the
ability,
face.
I can make my Bedrock Caretaker a level 4 monster. Now, I
What's
use
the
my
Mike
level
Tyson
4
quote?
Owl Lady
The
and
internet has made you
Caretaker
all
to
far
build
too
the overlay
comfortable
network.
saying stuff that would get you
Oh,
punched in the
brilliant.
mouth.
XC summon too? Well, what else did you expect from an organization member?
Yeah,
With these
every
two
summoning
monsters,
mechanic.
I shall overlay them to XC's summon. Dark Rebellion, XC's
Ah,
Dragon.
crap!
Dark what?
You have that.
No way! One of the legendary 4 dragons used by Yugioh himself?
I forgot he had that, to be honest.
Yugioh? Who's Yugioh?
The answer is yes.
You of all people, Silence, have a dimension dragon too. Ah, yes.
Who's Yuto? Ask the writers of Arc 5, both anime and manga.
Makeover. What? Makeover?
Now,
This is where we're getting the
Dark
gimmick
Rebellion
with the
XC's
what they did
dragon,
to the
I shall
Dimension
build the
Dragons.
overlay network again.
Another XC summon?
Dipped in a black coat of darkness from its untimely demise, I reawaken the
sounds
most
fitting.
dangerous of dragons. Be born anew, and feel free to seek your revenge as you reduce your enemies to ashes and dust.
I create my full conversion. I XC summon rank 4 Dark Bedrock XC's Dragon.
Bastard! Look what you've done to him! Other jokes aside, this is a cool design. I'll give him credit for that one.
Oh,
But yep, the admins screwed around with the Dimension Dragons to fit their archetypes.
damn it, Mephiles! Damn it! You snake, what have you done to it? What I said. He has given it a complete makeover, improving what was honestly a very flawed design, and transforming it in order to match my great master's play style. It's an abomination, just like him. An abomination? How dare you insult the great Silence's battle style? Show him who's boss, master.
Effect activate. By using up one of this monster's overlay units, I can take one of your monsters and reduce its attack points to 0. Drain the life from his Oak Knight.
The Bad Rock has the ability that he does.
Yes, go ahead. Choose to negate it, because if you do,
I'm just gonna shut you right there. Fuck you! You have screwed me around one too many times. I'm done. Honestly, deserved, and I think we'd all do something similar if that guy was on our team. There's always that one guy in the group project making things difficult. Reminds me of me and my son. I think it was like
That's
Julius
one way to
Caesar
shut up
was
an annoying
is surrounded by like 12 of his men, and in the end he got 7 puncture wounds in him. This proves that even all the way back then, there were people not pulling their weight in group projects.
Which means I have only one option.
I choose to negate that effect.
No!
What? What do you think you're doing? Surviving.
I hope.
Are you?
As punishment for negating my monster's effect. Not only is your Oak Knight now banished, but my Dark Bedrock gains its original attack points.
Crud.
Dark Bedrock XC's dragon. Finish him. Slay his null void dragon. Devious Blaze disobey.
Quote
Oh
name.
no, you don't! Go! Voyager Scrapyard!
Huh?
By dumping all of my banished Voyager monsters straight into the graveyard, I gain 400 life points for each of them. So yeah, I'll still take damage and my monster is gone. But I'm still here!
Good thing he padded his points, duh. His body's getting fried.
Oliver!
It's his ability. Oh, thanks to that. Oliver's barely standing.
Set card. Turn end.
Oliver, are you alright?
No! Do I look alright to you?
Glad to hear you're actually pronouncing my name right for once.
Huh.
Never mind that now, are you alright? Yeah. Almost got burnt to ashes, but otherwise...
I still got off better than Joey Wheeler when facing Merrick.
You think you might be able to finish him off for me? Alright, but what about you? You sure you're gonna be fine? Don't worry about me right now.
I think I will.
Moving. See if you can take care of him before he takes care of us. I mean, I don't quite fancy joining Jack Skeleton in Halloween Town, do you?
Huh.
I guess not, no. Alright. The baton's now on me. Well, this is it. I guess it's up to Yugioh to try and turn things around.
It's up to Yugioh to save the day. Where have we seen this before?
A chance with a powerful monster like that. Indeed. Yugioh's going to need a miracle draw if he has any chance of beating that thing. I hear you, fellas. But luckily, I don't need a miracle.
Really?
Thanks to my pocket safeguard trap. You see, by automatically sending it from the field to the graveyard, I can add one pocket monster straight to my hand by skipping my draw phase.
So you can just choose what card you want. Don't need a miracle draw. I picked the draw.
My pocket Storm Owl.
By pitching it, he can draw free.
In my hand, discarding it lets me trade it for 3 new cards.
He's got his own +3.
Alright.
Now it's a miracle draw.
Any time to get a game breaker, it would be now. Especially in the state that Ollie is in. By the looks of things, he won't be able to hang in there for much longer. Especially after taking that attack. For his sake, I have to end this. Now!
Triple Shining Draw!
Wait, what? What's this card? This wasn't in my deck before. Well,
New card?
It's not like I have many other options now. Might as well put whatever it is to good use.
I activate Heart of Evolution. I use it to evolve Ruffet Wolf in my hand.
Alright, Pocket High
expand the
Fool
DNA
time.
strand and evolution summon my ace. Come on out, Pocket High Fool Wolf! A novel choice, Yugioh. But I don't see how High Fool Wolf is going to get you through this.
I'm not
If you do
done.
double its attack points, it won't be enough to get over that Dark Bedrock.
Dark Bedrock activate effect. I use up another overlay unit to reduce Pocket High Fool Wolf's attack points to 0.
Gah.
Do you choose to negate this effect?
What? You can use that during my turn?
Clearly.
Well, in that case, I'm not negating it.
Then your monster is nothing but a husk, and Dark Bedrock gains its lost attack.
He's got so much
And that
power
makes
then.
it even worse. How are you going to destroy a big monster like that with a monster that has 0 attack? maybe I don't have to.
8,800
Okay, here goes.
versus 0.
I'm not done yet, Silence, because I still have one last trick up my sleeve.
Pot of Greed.
I don't know what this spell does, but right now it's my only chance. I play Element Boost!
Whoa! I have a feeling, but here we are.
What?
Now in Access 3, this card's miracle is coming along in the world. At least that's my explanation for it. The gods are interfering.
And it says here, with this spell card's effect, I can transform Pocket Haifu Wolf into an entirely different evolution monster.
Really, it says that? I thought we just help boost with the Sigma swimming and whatnot.
I evolution summon Pocket Haifu Wolf Twilight Mode!
Twilight Mode, brand new form for Haifu Wolf. Then again, what is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Ace monster without its 5,000 alternative forms? Nice, look! 1,000 attack points.
Monster. Haifu Wolf Twilight Mode? I've never seen that monster before! I didn't even know something like that existed. Although as novel as that thing may be, it's still not stronger than Dark Bedrock. It doesn't need to. Twilight Mode is a monster who can't be destroyed by battle. And speaking of which, let's do some! Attack Twilight Wolf! I activate this monster's skill by removing an EXP card straight from my graveyard. Twilight Wolf reduces all damage I take to 0. And he fires that damage right back at you, Silence.
Hell yeah!
Oh, it's a Yubel.
Yep.
Oh.
Amazon Swordswoman, a Star Cestus.
Using his own strength against him.
Kanko. It's over.
And so, you now live up to your name. For you are silenced!
Cool name.
Twilight
Cool
Mode,
line.
Full Moon Submission! Could this be?
No. I wish. I really do.
A trap. Bedrock reignition.
No! Oh, shoot!
This reduces the damage I take to 0. Do you choose to negate this effect?
I can't let him use that. Not while I'm this close. Yugioh, you can't just risk it.
Ugh, he's right. If I do activate that effect, I could end up activating something even worse.
I know it will ghost.
If I somehow survive the next turn, it'll be Oliver's turn.
And he's
He
not
won't
in
be
great
able to
shape.
go on in the condition he's in.
Forced to make an impossible decision.
So what do I do?
I choose to negate that trap's effect. What? No!
As punishment for negating this card, I
We all-
still take the damage. But you
We all
the
take the
I do.
damage.
This duel is a draw.
Add one to the counter, folks. I got this one twice at least because 2 people lost, but anyway, it was a legitimate tag duel. I'll throw a hand up in the air. Toss a coin or something. Then again, I've been counting the individual losses when it comes to 2-on-1 duels, so I would, by logic, I'd have to count the tie twice. And Silence got away after all that. Ah!
Oh, Jesus! Damn it, that hurts! Yugioh, what on earth? Ending it in a draw? You were this close to beating him. Actually beating an admin of the organization.
Yeah, but Oliver couldn't keep going.
Couldn't have.
How dare you not just... How dare you let him activate his trap card but you have no way of stopping it?
Wasn't willing to risk it.
That element booster, that was a
Not for
miracle
my
draw.
sake or
Especially when it wasn't even in your
all of it
deck.
over there. So you make the choice that bangs him up even more? How was I supposed to know what that trap card could have done? Besides, at least his soul wasn't taken. Nor mine for that matter. Ugh. Draco, easy. Hugo tried, okay? We both did.
Down, boy.
Besides, he was right. I don't think I would have been able to hold on much
Even Oliver
longer
thinks he couldn't do it.
if he hadn't been able to end the duel, let alone in a draw. Just at least tell me that you managed to get the key card.
Yeah, about that.
They beat us to it. One of Silence's minions took off with the card.
The moment we got there, it was already too late.
My guess, they're all long gone.
They stalled for enough time.
Draco, look, I know things aren't really the best, but look at it this way. We're all here, none of our souls have been taken, and we're all mostly in one piece, and sure, they've managed to get away with that keycard, but at least we're all alright. Things could have turned out worse. David, I don't think you quite understand here. Things will get worse if we don't stop Mephiles. We couldn't beat them to the card. That's that.
Not
And
wrong.
Yet, I wonder if things would have been different if I actually was the one who assisted Hugo. In
Then why
Silence.
didn't you? Why didn't you just rush through?
Oh. Ollie! Oh. Oh dear.
Well, in fact, why don't you just barge down the door yourself? Just
Fine.
just
Just
run right through it like a thing or a
Really
Hulk.
exhausted.
And after tanking an attack like that, I can't say I blame him.
Hmm.
Deserved it, if you ask me.
Oh, shut up, you
Wait,
bitch.
Wait. What? You should have thought twice before doing something as stupid as Draco! Will you...
He's on
just
our
stop
team. You don't have to
hammering
like
him?
it. You gotta lump it.
Honestly, he tried his best. I tried my best against him.
In fact, why did you blame
Do
me?
you honestly think that an admin like Silence is that easy to beat? For anyone,
Well, I thought Minus was, so...
especially you. If you actually took his place, you'd be no different than any of us. He has suffered enough. Can you
Friggin' Monday
please
morning quarterbacker.
stop kicking him down when he can't get up to defend himself? Right. I'm sorry. Honestly, Draco, I don't know what's going
Well,
on.
if that was me out there, I totally would have known what would have gone down. We would have done this, I would have done that. Yeah, but how are you supposed to know at the time? Well, shut up.
Well, I say the only thing that we can do,
Get him to a hospital.
we might as well return to Duel Academy to see how else we can help there. Back?
So after all this,
We're
we're
just gonna
going
leave?
back?
Just like that? Well, it's not like there's much else we can do here.
Nah.
He's right, Draco. The only thing that we can do now is just return back to base, find the other cards, and keep them away from Mephiles' hands. Yeah, I suppose. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's go back! David, can you help me out here? Oh, right, of course. Yo, are you okay? Yeah, I've been through worse. So you have. It's a good thing I managed to draw that card when I did.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
At least saved the day. Even
Now that
hurts.
you mention it, you don't mind me
It
asking.
even hurts Silence and
How
his
exactly
goons.
did you get that card?
I don't know.
If you want me to be honest,
Gift from Nanix, perhaps?
I have absolutely no idea. I didn't even know I had that card until I drew it. Huh. Well,
Mysteries.
however it got there, Silence didn't really seem to like it. What do you mean? Didn't you notice? The presence of that spell and whatever was radiating from it, it seemed to hurt him. As if he was somehow weak to its power. Oh.
Other than the power of
So
Element
what, you think
Booster.
this might be some sort of counter to dual spirits?
Potentially.
Perhaps.
He's got
So
a
it
recalculus
could
magic
be
in it.
Quite helpful.
I'm joking, I think.
We'll dwell on it later. For now, let's just head back to base and share the bad news.
Right.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time. What? So think about the element booster? Or what happened with Draco? One more look back at what happened. Alright, so I remembered this episode pretty dang well, if only because of two things. The whole tie and do you choose to negate? No, seriously, that's the main reason I remember this. Do you choose to negate? Mind you, that's the entire arc has effect, but you know, once you hear a lie enough times, it starts to sink in your head. But as for the episode itself, well, dueling-wise, we're good. Silence is a treat, and seeing the freaking admin get the organization member get what he deserved, but just actually, silence is far too forgiving, because if that, after the second time that happened, I'd be like, okay, you're done. Like, the first time, okay, maybe a warning and something like this, like, don't do that again. Second time, nah, you're out of here. Goodbye. I'm not dealing with this anymore. Goodbye. But he what was it, like the 7th or 8th time? Far too forgiving. Anyway, I guess it proves that the organization members aren't pure evil, just mostly evil. Meh. It did give us the awesomeness of the, well, awesomeness and messed upness of what they're doing to the Dimension Dragons. Ugh, just what they're doing and what they could do to the Evolution Dragon, too. If Hugo found out, oh, there'd be heads would roll. Heads would roll. Yeah. There's also to show Draco's new character just be like, no, I don't like you. I don't like you. Bitch, 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 bitch. Ugh. I mean, I don't have a problem with Draco having an arc, but just, like, it almost feels like regression in a sense. Like, I thought we were turning over that, but no, we're here now. We're just randomly switching arcs. It's weird. But hey, at least Oliver got to prove himself that he's a valuable member of the team and that he was able to throw down with Hugo and Silence and go toe-to-toe with them and not be like left in their dust or anything like that. He's able to throw down and keep up. And while he did take a lot of damage, he would at least stay in the game, so he was able to survive another turn and all that. So the episode itself was a dang good three-parter, and totally worth the watch. And it's good to see everyone, the whole gang, get back together. And now we're gonna go all back to base and regroup. And where are we now? But first, we still gotta deal with what's going on with Ravage. I believe that's next episode. And next week we'll go back to our normal 2 episodes a week sort of thing until we're at the finale. But cross the bridge when we get to it. We still got a while to go. But anyway. This is probably like an hour long now, so I'm just going to stop it here. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you all next time. Later.